Ladies and gentlemen, we are in for a dynamite summer here in Harrisburg. The dinosaurs are coming, and they're coming to our downtown, and it's going to be a sight to behold. We are really fortunate in Harrisburg to have a visionary entrepreneur such as Ron Kamianka, who has brought excitement and energy and a tremendous idea, which I think is going to generate all sorts of positive buzz for Harrisburg, which is the idea similar to the cow parade that was so successful in Harrisburg years ago. We are going to be bringing in 30 dinosaurs, each sponsored and painted by a different local artist and sponsored by a different local entity. And they will be arrayed throughout the downtown, really all over the Central Business District, along 2nd Street, Front Street, from Market to Pine. And it's going to be a wonderful, fun thing that is going to bring families and people from all over to come and see. We are joined today by a couple sponsors of these dinosaurs. We have Mr. Brad Jones of Harristown, which is sponsoring. We're going to go with Shoposaurus, which I think is a great name. And Brittany Brock from M&T Bank, and we have Bankosaurus. And I don't know what these are going to look like yet, but I believe they're still in the creation stages. But they're going to be terrific. We have a map, which the media can check out, which has the locations, and basically you'll be able to walk from dinosaur to dinosaur, and it's going to be fun. I know my kids are excited, but that's not all. Not only will the dinosaurs be here, and by the way, they will be premiered on Friday, May 27th, right before Arts Fest. So everybody coming for Arts Fest, which is usually sort of kicking off our summer celebrations, they're going to be able to see the dinosaurs out in the downtown. And they'll be premiered, but then we have an entire summer of amazing activities planned, all themed around dinosaurs. One of the things that I think is most exciting is that we're bringing First Fridays back for the summer in the downtown. And in June, July, and August, the first Friday, we're having what we're calling reggae on the roof, or rooftop rock. We're going to have 3 amazing concerts on the Faulkner Nissan stage on the roof of the River Street parking garage. Imagine that, a rooftop summer concert under the stars, enough room for everyone to come and enjoy First Fridays in June, July, and August. And I think at this point we should thank Park Harrisburg and SP Plus for making the garages available for this type of innovative concert programming, and that is going to be what's happening on First Fridays. But we are also on second Saturdays, which are also in June, July, and August, doing family-centered entertainment. And you know the kids are going to like the dinosaurs, but I think they're going to like even more the opportunity for, on June 11th, prehistoric putt-putt. That's right. The downtown is going to turn into a giant, miniature, dinosaur-themed golf, mini golf course. And that's going to be a lot of fun and going on. We're also going to have a Dino City cook-off in July, which is going to basically be a fun event sponsored by all of our downtown restaurants. And we are going to build on the pop-up park feature. Everybody remember we tried a pop-up park in the downtown. It's a really nice way to sort of take parking, turn it into green space. We're going to have a pop-up park Jurassic Jazz and Arts Festival in August, which will be encompassing all the downtown as well. Excited yet? You should be excited, but if you're not yet excited, we also are going to be doing Lunchapalooza all summer long, which is basically allowing downtown Harrisburg employees to take advantage of special events, and these are going to be mostly on fourth Thursdays each month during the Dino-mite Summer. And you can get the whole schedule of events. We've got brochures, we have the Downtown After Dark website, we have the city website, it'll be on the HHRVB website. You'll get all these details, but basically there's going to be in terms of Lunchapalooza, there'll be a bedrock block party, which is going to be a lunchtime cookout in June. In July, there's going to be a sidewalk carnival, which should be really fun. Carnival games lining the streets of Harrisburg. And in August, there's going to be a cupcake jamboree. Boy, I mean, the ideas are just amazing. And to sort of tie it all together, what better thing than to have every Tuesdays in June a screening of each of the 4 different Jurassic Park movies. So you're also going to be able to watch those movies under the stars. So this is obviously a planning event that required the inspiration of a guiding force such as Ron, but also the cooperation of a lot of different organizations. We want to thank the DID for their work in making this happen. We want to thank HHRVB, the Regional Visitors Bureau, for their support. And we want to also thank HYP. And it is Dino-mite-summer.com. Ready? Dino, D-I-N-O, mite, M-I-T-E, summer.com to get the very specific details for each of these different events. But basically, anytime you come to Harrisburg over the summer, there's going to be something fun and exciting going on. So thanks to HYP, thanks to the DID, thanks to HHRVB. The city is, of course, 100% behind this. We are thrilled, and we think it's going to make for a very dynamic Dino-mite summer. And with that, I want to introduce the inspiration behind it all, our friend and the great entrepreneur, Mr. Ron Kamianka.
Wow. Thank you.
Yeah.
One thing is the entire summer-long events and the overarching umbrella of the outdoor art exhibit does benefit Shalom House, which is a shelter in the Allison Hill area that benefits women and children in time of need. Also, we're going to be partnering with the brewery at Hershey to have a special craft beer that's called Burgersaurus, and that's going to be available at multiple restaurants and bars in the downtown area. Other than that, I think that we've come up with a great idea to showcase downtown as the premier destination point in central Pennsylvania once again.
That's right. And I think you have made a commitment that this is going to be a multi-year project, right?
Yes. This is our first of a 5-year project to have an outdoor art exhibit every year for 5 years. We started off with the dinosaurs this year, and then we'll be moving on to different sculptures each and every year with a different theme, and obviously creating events around those themes as we go along. It's a trend in most major cities of doing the outdoor art exhibits, and we want to make sure that Harrisburg keeps up and surpasses other cities in the nation.
That's great, Ron. Thank you for all that you've done to make this happen. I do think art, and especially art done in this sort of fun way, is going to bring people to the city, and it's going to be a great unifier for all of us. So I hope you're ready for a Dino-mite summer. Are you ready for some questions? We are, if you have any.
Oh, yes. First question. What species of dinosaurs are going to be out there?
We have 4 different.
Come up, Ron.
Sorry.
And I've got some names for you, too. If you,
We have
here's
four.
the list.
We
Yes,
have 4
okay.
different species. We have the T-Rex, and they are about 8.5 foot tall. We have the Brachiosaurus. They are about 6.5 foot tall.
Wow.
The Stegosaurus and the Triceratops, they're all about 4.5 foot, but they'll be elevated a little bit on platforms to make sure that they're all visible.
You want to talk a little bit about some of the sponsors? Because you have these 30 dinosaurs, and then you have 30 sponsors in the community, and I think they should perhaps get some recognition for having stepped up.
Okay. The entire event's possible because of our sponsors. They've come up with not only their enthusiasm and their ideas, but also their checkbooks to make sure that we can accomplish this task. Our major sponsors obviously are HYP, HHRVB, DID, that's I think all the letter ones, PHFA, but in addition, a number of restaurants, Strawberry Square with Harristown is a major sponsor of ours. Several of the downtown restaurants, including Aruga's, are sponsors. And there's some people that just through their families have made contributions. Sponsorships started at $2,500, so it's not an insignificant cost at all. But a lot of our sponsors have exceeded those numbers to make sure that we can accomplish this event.
There's even a parking-themed dinosaur sponsored by SP Plus, isn't there?
There is.
It's going to be a sight to see. Other questions?
Okay. No other question. The nuts and bolts of it. What do you hand these artists? What sort of thing do they have in front of them? What sort of condition is the sculpture in? And what can they do? What are they allowed to do? Are there any ground rules?
Yes, and do you want to mention some of the artists too?
Oh,
Because
yes.
you've got an incredible array of local artists. And were they just given a blank dinosaur and said, do whatever you want? Or yeah.
We in the submission process, the artist, we gave them basically a blank sketch of what the 4 different dinosaurs would look like, and they submitted different renditions of what they thought they could accomplish. Several of our sponsors wanted something more specific, so we custom designed the different dinosaurs to their specific needs. But the ground rules, basically, we wanted to make sure that it was an art-based, no political statements or things like that. We wanted to make sure that everyone could enjoy each and every dinosaur.
And like the cows, it won't just be paint, but you can apply things to the dinosaurs.
Yeah, some of them are covered with small glass beads. Like the one has over 5,000 small glass beads on it. The M&T Bank one has more than several hundred pennies that are going to be attached to it.
Wow.
So in addition to just painting, there are different things, and then different attachments to it. The standard parking one has quite a few things bolted to it to get our prehistoric parking theme going on it. So it's not just throw a coat of paint on it. There's been a lot of thought and a lot of creativity from all of our artists to make sure that that we get the full 3D effect from everything.
If they put a boot on it? I don't know. I don't know. If I'm running away. I have good stuff. Okay. Any other questions about our exciting Dino-mite Summer? When you see it, and I think each of these events, I have to say, as the father of 3 young children living here in the city, it's so nice to see these types of things happening on the weekends, and I really like the idea of turning downtown into a miniature golf course. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait to see it. Yep.
I know you said there's going to be more next year. Is there plans on how long they're going to stay in town, and what's going to be done? Are they going to auction off in Harrisburg?
That is the plan. Do you want to address that? So this will last all summer, and then at the end, there will be an auction and Shalom House, which is one of our community partners, very valuable organization, does lots of good work in Harrisburg, will be the beneficiary of those sales. And then we start again next year, perhaps with a different theme, a different exhibit. I don't know if any of that has been chosen yet, but I suppose we are open to suggestions.
So they're not going to stay all year, it's just in the summer?
It's a summer project. Now, you note that we still have cows throughout Harrisburg and the region, actually. So potentially some of these dinosaurs may make a longer-term commitment if purchased locally and stay on display. So we'll see about that. Thank you all for helping us get the word out. Please visit the website, get more information, and we look forward to seeing you at our Dino-mite Summer.